Welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna be talking about causes and reasons behind burnout. That's it, and let's get into the video. So we all know about burnout. Burnout is becoming one of the epidemic in this modern world. We often think that burnout is just caused by stress, but in my journey of burnout, I found out that there are different sources and different causes that are behind burnout. So in this video, we're gonna be talking about different areas and causes that can influence and affect us and cause us burnout. Okay, so let's first talk about burnout. Burnout is a state of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual exhaustion. It can affect multiple areas of our life. It can affect our physical health, our social life and our relationship, our work and professional health, and also our emotional and mental well-being. One thing that I think it's important to understand is that burnout doesn't just happen overnight. It happens after a prolonged period of being exposed to stress and stimulus. That's why it's important to know that it's not what we did yesterday or 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago. It's important to understand that burnout is a result of something we were doing after expanded prolonged period of time. It's important to understand it also that burnout is not the underlying cause, but it's often just a consequence, a symptom of underlying disease. So let's go through these 4 categories one by one. So some of the most common reasons why people burn out is the lifestyle factor. The first one is obviously chronic stress. When we are under a lot of stress, we tend to burn out our body. Our body, especially our adrenal glands, tend to overproduce stress hormones, and that can lead to feelings of burnout. One big reason why people burn out is also poor sleep. When our sleep is shitty and we are not sleeping well, our body can't recover. We also can't produce the energy we need, and over time poor sleep can lead to feeling burnt out. The last important factor in lifestyle factors is also too much training and poor recovery. When we are training too much and we put our body under too much stress, we then compensate by not recovering as much, and this over time can lead to burnout. The second area of reasons why people tend to burn out is the mental and emotional side. Some mental factors that can cause us to burn out is obviously life stress at work, feeling overwhelmed and pressured. There's also some emotional sides of it. If we're dealing with some sort of mental illness, or if we're dealing with disease in the family, or if our relationship are toxic. The last few factors that can influence burnout are also some our internal patterns and our belief system. This can influence our behavior. They can put us under too much stress. They can cause us to feeling overwhelmed. They can cause us to overwork, and then over time this could lead to a feeling of burnout and also burning out. So under the first category of physical reasons for burnout, there's obviously the food and dietary factors. The first one obviously is food quality in our diet. If we're not eating enough, or if we are eating wrong foods, can lead to chronic stress, which can then influence our body and cause us to burn out. Another big reason is also over consuming caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant and causes our body to produce stress hormones. If stress hormones are activated for too much and too long, it can cause us to burn out. Another big reason for burnout is also food intolerances and gut health. Both food intolerances and our gut health can produce a lot of stress on our body. If this stress is not treated correctly, it can cause us to feeling burnout. The last big reason in the physical area is inflammation. Inflammation in the body can come from different sources. It can come from poor diet, it can come from food intolerances, or from poor digestion and digestion problems. The last area that is often not talked enough and not understood well enough is the spiritual area. Some of the spiritual reasons why we tend to burn out is that we are not doing what we are meant to be doing, what we're supposed to be doing. We are not enjoying what we're doing. We lack passion and purpose. We lack sense of community. We also lack sense of joy, happiness, sense of fulfilling. This can all lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. So the reason why I believe there are multiple causes of burnout is my own story. So I first burnt out at the age of 21. At that time I had a lot on my plate. I was studying full-time on university. I was playing professional football. I was drinking too much caffeine. I didn't eat enough for my body needs, but I was also under a lot of mental pressure from myself and from outside sources. When I first burnt out, I thought that the reason behind my burnout was just physical exhaustion, that I trained too much, that I didn't get enough rest, that I didn't pay much attention to recovery, that I drink too much caffeine. But over time, I realized there were other factors that influenced my burnout. I was putting a lot of mental pressure on myself. I didn't do what I was enjoying and what I was having fun in. I had a lot of digestion problems. I had some food intolerances that I was not aware of. Because I was putting so much pressure on my body, I lost track of my diet. I didn't eat enough. I lost track of my sleep. I slept poor. I lost track of my caffeine intake. This all led to having digestion problems, having problems with mental health, and then all lead to burnout. And all these reasons led me to explore the causes and reasons behind burnout that I talked to you about in this video. So in my opinion, it's important to prevent and to recover from burnout, to become aware of what are the factors that can contribute to burnout. First, we have to become aware of them, and then we have to work on improving them, and this will help us to either prevent burnout or recover from it if we have been suffering from it. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of these videos about burnout and its related themes, make sure you subscribe by clicking the button below. In the meantime, check out my blog called Conquering Burnout. Also check out my social media and follow me there. That's it, and I'll see you back again soon. Ciao!